Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2019 commencement ceremony for Central Virginia Community College. It is indeed a pleasure to see so many people here tonight celebrating the success and accomplishments of our students. Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the Heritage High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC, followed by the singing of the national anthem by Miss Amy Fisher. Gentlemen, please remove your mortarboards and hats. Please be seated. And gentlemen, please replace your mortarboards. Before we begin with this graduation celebration tonight, I would like to introduce those on the platform. Platform guests, please rise when your name is called and remain standing. In the interest of time, please hold your applause until I have finished introducing everyone. Ms. Catherine McMullen and Ms. Kim Holbrook, interpreters for the hearing impaired. Dr. Lord Tannenbaum, Chair of the CVCC Board, City of Lynchburg. Dr. John Capps, President, Central Virginia Community College. Mayor Trenae Tweedy, our commencement address for tonight. Ms. Erin Brown will be doing our student address, and she is our SGA President. Dr. James Lemons, Associate Vice President of Business, Allied Health, and Workforce Solutions. Dr. Cindy Wallen, Dean of Science, Math, and Engineering. Mr. Michael Ferris, Dean of Enrollment Management. CVCC board members, Dr. Steve Troxell, Vice Chair of the CVCC Board, City of Lynchburg. Mr. Nathaniel Marshall, City of Lynchburg. Ms. Tamara Rosser, Bedford County. Mr. Clayton Stanley, Campbell County. Dr. Jeffrey Garrett, Appomattox County. Dr. John Walker, Amherst County. Dr. Mac Dewis, Bedford County. CVCC President's staff, Mr. Louis Bryant, Vice President, Finance and Administration. Mr. David Lightfoot, Vice President, Information Technology. Mr. Christopher Bryant, Vice President, Institutional Advancement. And let's give them a round of applause. And you may be seated. You know, one of the highlights of being the Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs at CVCC is welcoming all of you to this commencement celebration. You know, the faculty and staff have worked so hard throughout the year to make this commencement a reality for our students. But no one works harder than the students themselves. The efforts of everybody involved ensures the college's continued prosperity and our students' success. At this time, I present the chair of the Central Virginia Community College Board, Mr. Lord Tannenbaum.
Good evening, graduates, family, and friends. On behalf of CVCC's Advisory Board, we congratulate all our graduates and praise the support you received from family and friends, many here tonight, to honor and celebrate your accomplishment. While we're very proud of your important accomplishment, more importantly, our hope is that you're proud of yourselves. Please remember that your perseverance, intelligence, and desire to do something good for your lives will reap great rewards for years to come. Tonight, you're experiencing the joy and sense of accomplishment that accrues from a job well done. All of us can't wait to see what else lies ahead should you continue to choose to live up to your true potential. Go forth in a positive way, and in a positive way, light up the world. Again, congratulations.
Dr. Tannenbaum, thank you so very much for those inspiring comments. Now, at this time, let us welcome the President of Central Virginia Community College, Dr. John Capps.
Good evening. This is a celebration. Good evening. Much better. I'm delighted to welcome you to the 51st commencement exercises of Central Virginia Community College. What an honor it is to share this special evening with you. First and foremost, I want to extend my congratulations to our graduates, the class of 2019. And you can cheer about that if you want to also. We are celebrating your achievements this evening, and I hope you will savor this incredible moment in your lives. You can be rightfully proud of all you have accomplished, especially when you balance what you have done against what you have overcome to arrive at this moment. From that standpoint, while it's true that I may be presiding at this ceremony, tonight I stand in awe and admiration of you. To be honest, I don't think I could do what many of you have done. For some of you, taking the first step onto the CVCC campus was an act of sheer courage. As you look back on your experience at CVCC, I want to ask you, how many of you are brave enough to admit now that in the beginning you were apprehensive about going to college? If you were, raise your hand. Others among you are the first in your families to attend college. If that statement applies to you, raise your hand. Well-deserved applause. Many of you have had to work while going to CVCC, and you have had to overcome financial hardships to come here and stay here. If you've had to work while you pursued your education, please raise your hand. You get the idea by now. This is the audience participation part of the program. Many of you also have family responsibilities while attending CVCC. If you've had a family to care for while you completed your studies, please raise your hand one last time. Now here's the most important question of all. How many of you were able to overcome any of those challenges and accomplish more than you ever thought possible? How many of you are proud of what you've accomplished? If you are, please stand up. Everyone here, please sit down. As I said, you can be very proud of what you've achieved. Before you came to CVCC, you had only a dream. Now you have hope and the promise of a better future. For your education will not only provide you with a higher wage, it will also provide you with a richer life. For all those reasons, tonight belongs to you. You know, in truth, tonight isn't really CVCC's graduation. It's Gerald's graduation, and it's Sarah's graduation. It's Matt's and Tamika's graduation. You can substitute your own name in that phrase, for tonight is your graduation. That's how you will remember it, and that's appropriate, for this is your special night. The blunt truth is that relatively few people ever have the opportunity to sit where you're sitting right now. Even fewer have the mind and the heart and the commitment to accomplish what you have accomplished. All of you who are graduating this evening have distinguished yourselves on the basis of your academic ability. You wouldn't be here if that weren't the case. But it's important to note that your diploma is also a reflection of the other gifts that have contributed to your success. It reflects your drive, your focus, your perseverance, your determination, your vision, your leadership, and even your faith. For that reason, your graduation is a testament not just to the student you are, but also to the person you are. And it is for that reason that we at CVCC are proud to claim you as our own. I hope you are as proud to call CVCC your alma mater as we are to call you our graduates, and after tonight, our alumni. While the spotlight is rightfully focused on our graduates, I also want to extend a special welcome to the members of the audience. I want to welcome the family and friends of the graduates, and as I call out to you, I ask that you stand and remain standing so that we can recognize you. Yes, this is your opportunity for audience participation. Would the mothers and the fathers of the graduates please stand? Would the husbands and wives of the graduates please stand? Would the sons and the daughters of the graduates please stand? Will the brothers and the sisters rise? I think they won on the applause meter. Would all the other relatives and friends of the graduates please stand? That's a close call. I don't know who won. As you can see, we are clearly a college built on community, and this is truly a family affair. All of you who are standing deserve to be praised as well. It is not too much to say that these graduates would not be here tonight if it weren't for you. For your encouragement and support have made the difference, so you're certainly entitled to share in their achievements. Graduates, please show your appreciation for what your families and friends have done for you. Next, I would like to thank the members of the College Board who were introduced to you earlier. They have demonstrated an extraordinary commitment to CVCC, devoting themselves to the advancement of the college and its mission. Would the members of the board please stand at this time? In addition, I want to acknowledge the extraordinary group of people whom it is my honor to serve. I want to thank the faculty and staff of the college for all they do on behalf of our students. In a very real sense, they are the college. They give of themselves selflessly and tirelessly, knowing the focus is always on their students and never on them. And they consistently go above and beyond the call of duty to bring learning to life and life to learning for all of our students. I ask them to stand at this time, and I ask you to express your appreciation for all they do by joining me in a hearty round of applause. Thanks to the support of all of you who are here and countless others in this community, CVCC has continued to grow in strength and excellence. This year, we are awarding over 1,300 degrees and certificates to students who live here, who work here, and who will stay here, contributing to the economy and the vitality of the region. Noteworthy, too, is the fact that this evening we will graduate the 11th class of early college students. In fact, they are receiving their college degrees before they receive their high school diplomas. Moreover, tonight we will graduate the 5th class of students from the Lynchburg Regional Governor's STEM Academy. And also participating in tonight's ceremony are students from our Workforce Development Division who have earned an industry-recognized licensure or certification. From these examples, and these are but a few of many, you can see that CVCC is committed to meeting the needs of the citizens of our community, just as we have been doing for the past 51 years. We are a partner in regional vitality, a catalyst for economic development, a leader in workforce training, and the first choice and the last chance for all those who aspire to improve their lives through the power of education. We are not an ivory tower. We are a public good. We are nothing less than the Ellis Island of higher education, the point of entry to the American dream. In all those ways, we are this community's college. And for all those reasons, tonight is truly the climax of the year for our students, our faculty and staff, the College Board, and all of you who have come to share in this celebration. Thank you, whoever you were. I now have the pleasure of recognizing several members of the faculty who are receiving the Faculty Award for Professional Excellence. Selected by a committee of their peers, these award winners have distinguished themselves in the areas of scholarship, service, and teaching. They represent the best we can be. I ask that the winners stand as I announce their names. This year's recipients of the Faculty Award for Professional Excellence are, for Institutional Responsibility, Dr. Jesse Hogan, Professor of Biology. For Community Impact, Dr. Tom Sparhawk, Professor of Sociology. For Leadership, Mr. Matt Latimer, Assistant Professor of English. For Diversity Awareness, Inclusivity, and Multicultural Enrichment, Mr. Vic Sizemore, Assistant Professor of English. And for Teaching Effectiveness, Ms. Beth Shelton, Instructor of Mathematics. I would also like to recognize Dr. Cynthia LaFaso, Professor of Psychology, who earlier this year was awarded the Susan S. Wood Professorship for Teaching Excellence by the Virginia Community College System. Let's acknowledge all these exceptional members of the faculty. It is now my honor to introduce the recipient of this year's Outstanding Faculty Award. One of his colleagues observed that this year's award winner, and this is a quote, connects with his students, and another quote, always has students spilling out of his office. Another colleague noted his classes are the first to fill up when registration begins. And yet another said he is very good at helping students, at reaching them at their level and pulling them up. An exceptional teacher doesn't stop being a teacher when he leaves the classroom, and our award winner embodies that truth. He is immersed in the life of the college, wearing a variety of hats as a professor, program head, program coordinator, and committee member. But the most powerful testimonials about the significance of his teaching and service emerge in the words of his students. Great teachers inspire students to become their best. And that truth is reflected in this comment from one of our award recipients' students. He spares no time or effort in assisting students in their studies. I have grown and been stretched more in this class this semester than in my entire high school career. And a second student said, he is not only there to aid in your learning, he also cares about you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the podium, and yes, you do need to come up here, the recipient of the 2018-19 Outstanding Faculty Award, Professor of English, Dr. Charles Poff. While he's walking up here, I will also tell you that around campus, Dr. Poff is known as the Poff Daddy.
Thank you, John. Easily without the hat.
You want to say anything?
No, just a quick word. It's easy to be a good instructor when you have great students and helpful colleagues and administrators that allow you to teach to the best of your ability. Congratulations to all y'all. I'm not sharing the award, but you deserve all the praise.
Charles. Finally, I would like to recognize this evening's commencement speaker and the 26th recipient of the Outstanding Alumnus Award, Mayor Trenae Tweedy. The biography in your program chronicles Mayor Tweedy's remarkable career and many achievements. The most important bullet on her resume tonight, however, is that she began her higher education at CVCC. A native of Lynchburg and a graduate of E.C. Glass High School, Ms. Tweedy attended CVCC and then went on to earn a bachelor's degree in English from Lynchburg College. Her dedication to public service is evident in the many boards on which she sits, including the Lynchburg Redevelopment and Housing Authority, Horizon Behavioral Health Services Advisory Board, Steps with Links, the Hill City Youth Football and Cheerleading Association, the Lynchburg Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, and the New College Institute. In addition, as we all know, Ms. Tweedy has served on the Lynchburg City School Board and Lynchburg City Council. Mayor Tweedy, will you please join me at the podium? Trenae, you started out at CVCC with a great education and a dream. You made the most of both, and your life's work is compelling proof that your dream came true. Graduates, Trenae Tweedy attended CVCC just like you. She walked the same halls you walked. She took many of the same courses you took. She demonstrates that from here, you really can go anywhere. She is living proof that you can do whatever you want to do and be whoever you want to be. Trenae, for a lifetime of achievement and distinction, I take great pride in presenting you with the 2019 CVCC Outstanding Alumnus Award. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. Can I get a little more? Good evening, everyone. Yay! I am very honored to be with you this evening. I have to say that I just am one who just likes to work. I just work all the time. So I didn't even realize I'd be getting an award. That was great. Thank you. And so that was a surprise. To serve as your 51st commencement speaker is actually at the top of my life highlights list. When I think back on the things I've done and on the things I hope to do in the future, to stand before you today is truly an honor. Next to being mayor, this is my ultimate moment. Because when I look at you, I see a reflection of myself. As you might imagine, I have a life highlights list that I call it, that I'm proud of, and I've worked hard to reach several of my goals. Yes, I was excited to serve on the Lynchburg City School Board and become a vice chair of the school board. Yes, I was excited to run my first campaign for an at-large seat, and thank goodness I won. Be a different story now if we didn't. But now serving in my 5th year as an at-large council member, and plus the first African-American female mayor of the city of Lynchburg. Thank you. I'm also proud that, like you, I'm continuing to strive toward reaching more of my personal goals, to include being a current student pursuing my MBA at the University of Lynchburg. Yes, I went back. I, like many of you, are working, performing the part-time role as mayor of a city and pursuing an aggressive schedule for completing my degree in the spring of 2020. And I also want to mention that I'm a mother of 3 adult children and a grandma to my cute grandsons. And grandmas, I do keep a lot of photos on my phone. Plus, I do a little volunteer work on various boards and commissions around the area. Why, you might ask, am I talking about me on your graduation night? I know this is your evening, right? This is totally your evening. Tonight is about you and the hard work that you put in over the past several years to get to this night. But I wanted to give you a glimpse of my life, to understand that my journey did not just begin when I decided to run for office. This reality life journey called Trenae Tweedy, Mayor, that you see standing before you today, really started over 25 years ago, when I had to make the decision after returning home from being in the U.S. Navy, what I was going to do with my life. I had parents who always told me, like many parents in here, that earning a college degree was important. But after high school, I went into the military. So how was I going to get back on track, making education a priority and earning a college degree? I had the benefit of having a father and mother that were very supportive of me as an only child, I might add. Particularly, I had a father who always reminded me, this was our little father-daughter talk, getting your sheepskin, as he called it, or college diploma, is necessary for career opportunities, job advancements. Whatever you want to do in life starts with that diploma. It was the 90s, so y'all don't need to calculate my age right now, okay? I'm young enough, all right? I'm young enough. And everyone was saying you have to go to college. So my father's motto to me all my life was, once you get it up here, no one can take it away from you. You may add to your toolbox, your life toolbox, but you always have a foundation of knowledge and experience to work with. I'm very glad, I'm going to add a note, that Dr. Capps didn't look at my first semester grades when he allowed me to come speak. Y'all know what I mean? Like when you first get started, it's a little rough sometimes. I'm one of those. It was a little rough, so I'm glad I made it. I'm glad I made it. But my father, he referenced his years of working at a local company, Aerofin, for 35 plus years, and that when his job gave him the opportunity to obtain more skills for career advancement, he took advantage of it. My father enrolled in drafting classes back in the day here at CVCC, because he was a welder, and this additional coursework would assist him in doing a better job and enabling him to become a supervisor at the company for a number of years prior to his retirement. So in preparing my thoughts for you tonight, I reflected deeply that I'm not the first in my family to attend Central Virginia Community College. My father was the first. I was the second. And most recently, my daughter, who is here with me this evening, completed the Certified Medical Assistant program where she earned her CMA licensure and went straight into a great job earning a competitive wage because she had her credentials. She is also continuing her education this fall. For my family, CVCC has become a part of our family journey, a local community college that met the education needs of my family for several generations. So why CVCC? One thing I think we can all agree on is that we all get one shot at this thing called life. Unless someone in the audience has the secret code to gaining multiple lives, I'll invest in that with you. As far as I know, we only have one life journey. We all start on the same path at birth, but life takes many twists and turns and detours along the way. For many in the room, we may not have graduated from the traditional high school programs. Maybe you worked hard to get your GED, or possibly you were homeschooled and then you entered community college. Maybe you're graduating from both CVCC and, as they said, your local high school in the same year. Maybe you decided to go directly to work after high school and passed go, accepted your employment letter, and embarked on your first career, then decided in order to have career advancement, maybe you needed to come back to get new skills. Maybe some of you decided that you were tired of being tired and that working multiple jobs was not giving you the career satisfaction you hoped, and you wanted to create new lifetime goals that landed you here at CVCC. Maybe you have children that you wanted to create a better future for. Or maybe while juggling the hectic schedule of being a student yourself, you are also a caretaker to an older relative, a mom, a dad, or a grandparent. On this one lifetime journey we are given, I can tell you, you can't do everything alone. We may try to be superhuman, but sometimes we have to rely on others for support, advice, for guidance. You can try to do it on your own, but I've learned from experience, you quickly burn out. We need someone, or keeping it in perspective, given where we are in this magical moment for tonight's celebration, you need an entire community college network, the CVCC Village, to help prop you up, to advise you, to offer guidance along your education journey, to learn about resources that will help you discover the full potential you have ahead of you and what lies within you. Maybe to encourage you and motivate you not to give up. Never give up. You can always make it. This is just the first of your successes. Sometimes we need to hear from someone else that you are not alone in your pursuit of individual excellence or education attainment that will help you reach your goals, support your family, influence and impact your next generation of family members, friends and colleagues who are around you daily. Or, we're going to wrap this up really quick, very soon. Sometimes you need to get a swift kick, excuse me. I thought I was in parent mode, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, when needed, where needed, all of that, you know what I mean. But I'm serious. You all have your own unique purpose to fulfill in this lifetime. This is just a first chapter for you, a continuing chapter. What does CVCC mean to me? What is it that I hope CVCC means to you, to your family and friends? I hope when you leave this wonderful celebration tonight, you have a glowing, warm, and fuzzy feeling about CVCC. You believe that CVCC has one door for all students, and that once you make the choice to enter through the one door as you all did, you understand that there is an incredible education community whose only mission is to see you succeed, to see you accomplish your dreams. The faculty, staff, everyone, as Dr. Capps has said, works hard to create a nurturing, supportive environment for lifelong learning. Because where you sit tonight, I believe, is definitely not the end of your education journey, and on this reality life journey that we are living, all experiencing, remember, how will you live it? What What decisions will you make and steps will you take to reach your purpose in life, to reach your dreams, career, not just a job? Can I repeat, not just a job, but how will you climb your career ladder? What future credentials are you already looking to obtain? I believe that the CVCC One Door is our secret weapon to combat complacency, to combat mediocrity, to combat the idea that you have reached your limit of life success. I encourage all the family and members and friends here. I encourage my children's friends, people throughout our community to learn about CVCC's One Door for all students. I'm going to just give you a brief minute about a student that I knew, and I continue to know, who inspires me. I was working for a regional workforce program, and we had a team that went out to recruit. And how many of you know when you have young people on a basketball court and it's mid-game, mid-play, mid-dribble, you don't stop the game, right? Do y'all know that? You don't stop the game? Okay. We stopped the game, okay? A little unpopular, but we gave lunch, and folks wanted to listen. We asked them if they would listen to us about an MT1 program, Manufacturing Technology. There were many there. We said, how many of you want to change your life, change your opportunities, change your future? How many of you are tired? Everybody said, I am. They were young. They were 20, 21, 22. But one said, I'm ready to change. And on that day, he made a decision on the basketball court to enroll in the Manufacturing Technology program. I knew him as a young man in high school. He was always smart and athletic, but along the way, life happened. His life journey shifted, and he didn't like the place he landed. But he was willing to sacrifice a few months of time, commitment to studies, and working with the CVCC staff and everyone who could help him along his journey to get back on his successful path. He completed the program, landed a great job, moved up in opportunity, and now I read his social media. He makes me very happy. I smile every time I read the inspiration he shares with others. He shares with the world. He is able to provide more opportunities for his children. He is able to realize a life of living independently on his own. He talks about the trips he and his family take to new places. He even said one day, which made me chuckle, he's ready to get his passport and travel to new lands. I tell this young man's story because I am a witness to the transformation one decision made during mid-play on a basketball court can make. When you see the immediate positive and life-altering impact that a CVCC program and education can have, the gym we call CVCC, the difference it made for this young man, it's not only heartwarming, but it's replicable. This story and numerous others that I could share with you are why I take the time to share my CVCC journey, and I hope you will share yours in the future. The resources that have been put in place to support first-generation college students, returning students, commuter students, transfer students, workforce and career credential-seeking students, mature adult learners, young adult, and young at heart learners. This institution is a community anchor. There are even navigators to throw you lifelines when this journey gets a little rough, and it will get a little rough, but hold on to your lifeline. To our entire community, I say thank you for partnering with our two high schools so that Lynchburg, EC Glass, and Heritage High School students through Beacon of Hope, those graduating in 2019 through 2024, can attend this community college for free. For free. I'm sorry, students, it wasn't in place when you started coming through, but let's be excited for the next generation, right? The next generation, right? For me as a public servant leader, I ask that you join me as the new and next generation of CVCC community ambassadors, graduates and ambassadors who share the great news with everyone that CVCC has one door for all students. When I meet people who are unsure about their future, considering serious life-changing moves, maybe they're nervous, they're less than confident in their capabilities and journey ahead of them, realize that our life journey, our one opportunity is not just about us or about me or you. No, 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 no. It is about the friends and strangers we run into, or the immediate family members we inspire to realize the local education treasure we have right here, nestled in the heart of the Blue Ridge. Accessible, available, affordable, and prepared to meet students where they are for influencing and guiding the next generation on this one life journey we are given. How will we live our reality life journey, the one we are given? How will you invest your CVCC earned degrees and certifications into the family or community? Everything that has been imparted into you in this phase of your life from everyone, how will you invest all that has been poured into you beyond that great salary that you're getting ready to go earn? Or during the next leg of your journey? I've enjoyed sharing just a glimpse of my journey with you. There are many of us here in this community and beyond who are CVCC strong. CVCC provides a phenomenal foundation that plants the seeds which tie us all to a rich and enduring heritage of education excellence and achievement, because we took seriously that one life journey. And right here, I'm just gonna say, look at me. I'm from Lynchburg, I'm from Rivermont, I'm from by way of Bedford Ave and Early Street. I am home, I am a home girl, right? I'm the hometown mayor, right? Born and reared, right? If I can be here standing in front of you all of you have great things to achieve. So embrace this walk that you have been given. Embrace that CVCC has given you that one door for all students. Thank you.
Mayor Tweedy, Trinae, just want to say to you, thank you so very, very much for your remarks tonight. Thank you for sharing your journey with us tonight. You've been inspiring, you've been engaging, and you know one thing that I'm most proud of for you is that you are a beacon of light in the city of Lynchburg, and we do appreciate that. Let's give her another round of applause. I am also very proud that she is a CVCC alumni, so keep that in mind, everyone. Now, tonight we also have Ms. Erin Brown, who is the SGA president, and she will present the student address. Ms. Brown's high academic achievement and contributions to CVCC earned her the honor of representing the graduates. So at this time, I present to you Ms. Erin Brown.
Good evening, family. Good evening. Family, friends, faculty, and alumni. On behalf of the class of 2019, I want to thank you all for your sacrifice. We have all given up something at one time or another to be here tonight, and I just want to thank you guys. Central Virginia Community College has the motto, "Where your future begins." I didn't fully understand the weight of that slogan until about 3 weeks ago. Receiving the news that I had been given this opportunity to give the student address was exciting, but I won't lie and say I didn't get butterflies every time I thought about it. I went on a YouTube binge and watched every student address that I could for a bit of inspiration. I stumbled upon CVCC's YouTube page. After some scrolling, I came across the CVCC logo, which is the blue mountains with the letters CVCC through it. I've seen this logo a million times, but for some reason, it stood out. No, it screamed out, Central Virginia Community College, where your future begins. This statement is true to me and a lot of you in the crowd this evening. I started CVCC in 2015 at the tender age of 27. I was reluctant to attend college, but with a strong push from my wife, I applied and got accepted. Unsure of how to navigate this process, I quickly became overwhelmed. I found myself in a counselor's office, desperately trying not to give up on myself, which I've done several times before. I conquered the first year, even after taking several developmental math courses, because it's just not my thing. And I maxed out in loans because out-of-state tuition was killer. I entered year 2, completely in my shell and uncertain of what the future held for me. Little did I know I'd meet an instructor who would help catapult me into who I am today. His name is Mr. Barry Stevens. Because of his support, I stepped out of my shell and became the vice president of the Criminal Justice Club. This title, yeah! This title afforded me the opportunity to attend the VCCS Student Leadership Conference in 2016. I was selected to be the student government president and attended that same conference in 2017 and in 2018. This title afforded me on the stage in front of over 300 people, each time to introduce a different keynote speaker. Each time I stepped off the stage, I developed a stronger sense of who I was at that moment and who I was meant to be. I tell myself, Aaron, one day, a smart and eager student leader will be introducing you to the stage. Had it not been for the push and encouragement from my wife, Mr. Stevens, who recognized my potential and my own persistence and vulnerability, I wouldn't be here on the stage with you guys tonight. As this chapter closes, who knows what the future will bring? I hope it brings you joy and happiness, pain and sacrifice. Be excited, be scared, be happy, be nervous, be vulnerable, be kind to others and yourself, and also be patient with others and yourself. Learn who you are and who you are not. One thing we are tonight is graduates of Central Virginia Community College, and this is where our future begins. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Miss Erin Brown, and let's give Erin another round of applause. And Erin, I want you to know that your words tonight exuded confidence. If there were any butterflies anywhere around you, we didn't notice. So you did a fine job, and we do appreciate that. You have represented your class very well tonight. No student graduates without the help of faculty. The faculty are the student's lifeline, nurturing and guiding them through rough waters. In many instances, lifetime bonds are formed between students and instructors. In every instance, the teacher has been an influence. Tonight, the faculty see the product of their efforts, and they are proud of each and every one of you. Likewise, no student graduates without the support of family and friends. And tonight, we thank the families. We know that for many graduates, it was your encouragement that made this night possible. While your names may not be read, each graduate receiving their degree tonight would certainly be thinking of you. Dr. Capps will now award the degrees, the diplomas, and the certificates to the candidates for graduation and recognize students receiving workforce credentials. He will be assisted by Ms. Karen Alexander, Registrar, and Collins Frittles, Admissions Operations Specialist. Each administrator will read the names of the candidates in their division. We will start with Dr. James Lemons, Associate Vice President of Business, Allied Health, and Workforce Solutions. Will the candidates in business and allied health and in all degree programs please rise and come forward? And please hold your applause until all awards have been given.
The following individuals are candidates for the Associate of Arts and Sciences in Business Administration. Kenneth Conway. Janie Ferris. Vivian Maddox. Joshua Paget. Ashley Thompson. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Administration of Justice. Alexandra Arthur. Sierra Bell. Mary Hutcherson. Hannah Jones. Aaron Brown. Lacey Kingery. Sean Messick. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Administrative Management Technology. Teresa Bond. Taylor Gull. Tamika Reeves. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Administrative Management Technology with a medical office specialization. Mackenzie Hall. Chanel Payne. Zoe Reynolds. The following individual will receive a certificate in culinary arts. Laura Ramsey. Adrienne Richmond. Christopher Schultz. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Emergency Medical Services, Paramedic. Mark Altman. Victoria Campbell. Ariane Damiano. Ashley Davenport McNeil. Skylar Donaldson. Aaron Hagerman. Michael Hoffman II. Emily Lawson. Krista Patterson. Kelly Petrosian. Daniel Summers. Tulsa Strader. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Fire Science Technology. Justin Shepard. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Information Systems Technology. Charles Evans. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Management. Kelsey Campbell. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Management with a Human Resource Management specialization. Shaima Eldahi. Jeannie Hoag. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Management with a Marketing specialization. Farah Karakoff. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Medical Laboratory Technology. Ashley Hooper. Elena Wigand. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Radiologic Technology. Brandy Clampett. Susan Dykes. Skylar Ford. Janie Hargis. Taylor Hayden. Jordan LaPrade. Nathan Lockman. Madison Miller. Joshua Snyder. Keith Skelett. Jacqueline Underwood. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Respiratory Therapy Technology. Cheyenne Bomar. Tabari Brickhouse. Lacey Floyd. Megan Fuller. Cameron Gates. Alicia Gregory. Morgan Wood. Jessica Zimmerman. Candace Hall. Carson Moore. Lachelle Slaughter. The following individuals will receive a Career Studies Certificate in Business Management. Natori Hutchinson. The following individuals will receive a Career Studies Certificate in Criminal Justice. Anna Browning. Olivia Lowry. Megan Morgan. Elizabeth Smith. The following individuals will receive a Career Studies Certificate in Health Sciences 2. Colby Stinnett. Maddie Anderson. Taylor Broughton. Taylor Cox. Reagan Gillespie. Dakaya Poindexter. Jessica Silvers. Mariah Vasquez Reed. Morgan Word. The following individuals will receive a Career Studies Certificate in Medical Coding. Cara Burks. Ellen Coakley. Chelsea Robertson. Katia Robertson. Emily Sproden. Marjorie Velasquez. The following individuals will receive a Workforce Solutions credential and Certified Clinical Medical Assistant. Margaret Baldwin. Ruth Bowman. Catherine Thornton. Alyssa Cole. Yolanda Diggs. Elizabeth Gilbert. Kiana Hall. Kieran Hognett. Gina McKinney. Megan Nowlin. Alexandria Robinson. Tennille Smith. Nora Witt. Brianna Word. The following individuals receive a Workforce Solutions credentials and Electrical 1. Marcus Reveley. Shanara Watson. The following individuals will receive a Workforce Solutions credential and Emergency Medical Technician. Crystal Collins. The following individuals will receive a Workforce Solutions credential and IT Help Desk Technician. Rosetta Anderson. Phineas Robert. The following individuals will receive a Workforce Solutions credential and phlebotomy technician. Taylor Allen. Emily Ames. Tamara Bartelli. Tanya Elliott. Linda Jefferson. Laura Odner. Virginia Wilson. Ken Bohendawa. Raj Chalan. Charity Dury Gordon. Nathan Gunter. Catherine Johnson. Taylor Lewis. Kylie McDonald. This concludes the awarding of degrees, diplomas, and certificates for Business, Allied Health, and the Workforce Solutions Division.
Thank you, Dr. Lemons. Next, we will have Dr. Cindy Wallen, Dean of Science, Math, and Engineering. Will the candidates for Science, Math, and Engineering in all degree programs please rise and come forward? And please hold your applause until all awards have been given.
The following individuals will receive an award in Associate of Arts and Science. Ayushi Patel. Layla Wilson. Joseph Garrett. Brandon Hudson. Danielle Lewis. Joshua Anthony will receive an award in Associate of Engineering. Colby Davis. Donovan Mays. Josh Peters. Dylan Wood. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Computer and Electronics with Computer Networking. Taylor Abbott. Reese Barclay. Wanda Goldman. Joseph Jackson. Benjamin Madison. Eric Reynolds. Henry Sanchez. The following individuals will receive a diploma in machine tool. Austin Bradley. Benjamin Coffey. Samuel Franklin IV. Jeremy Hubbard. Brian Hudson. Zachary Maddox. Stephen McCormick. Hunter Motley. Joseph Perro. William Robertson. Joseph Thurman. Brett Tomlinson. The following individuals will receive a diploma in machine, tool, and quality. Stephen Claunch Jr. Joshua Donald. Matthew Carnes. Peter Otango. The following individuals will receive a certificate in welding technology. Gregory Knopp. Jeffrey Sherwood. The following individuals will receive a Career Study Certificate in Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Fundamentals. Gabe Hawley. Keith Warham. The following individuals will receive a Career Study Certificate in Welding Fundamentals. James Boyd. Jeremy Gossier. Joshua Leftwich. Tyler Ross. Gregory Terode. This concludes the awarding of the degrees, diplomas, and certificates for the Science, Mathematics, and Engineering Technologies Division.
Thank you, Dr. Wallen. Next, we will have Mr. Michael Ferris, Dean of Enrollment Management, and he will be reading the names for the Humanities and Social Sciences. I think I have jumped the gun just a little bit.
We have one more award for the welding certificate. Anthony Tronco.
And let's give them all a round of applause. And now we will have Mr. Michael Ferris, Dean of Enrollment Management, to read the names for Humanities and Social Science. Will the candidates in humanities and social science in all degree programs please rise and come forward? And please hold your applause until all awards are given.
The following individuals will receive an Associate's in Arts and Sciences from the STEM Academy. Crystal Starr Hayes. Aaron C. Kennedy. Bradley Wiggs, Jr. Roger Terry. Matthew Cargill. Christopher Powers. Joshua Walker. William Betts. Megan Butcher. Nathan Casola. Karina Davis. Joshua David Howard. Ian Kirk. Dylan McCauley. Brianna Marakian. Ethan Page. Christopher Sewell. Iman Shafkat. Jason Clayton Stanley. Shelby Thomas. Zachary Gallier. Zanea Gunter.
The following individuals will receive an Associate of Arts and Sciences degree in education. Rebecca Decker. Stacy Doss. Braylon Harris. Kylie Heflin. Kaylee Huffman. Kristen Irvin. Chad Melton. Julie Miller. Emmanuel Adamson. Derek Beard. Cara Bell. Vivian Booth. Emily Brown. Mackenzie Briggs. Catherine Bush. Michelle Butler. Hannah Campbell. Caitlin Carroll. Kiana Clark. Randy Collins. William Craig. Rachel Kroner. Nicholas Davis. Danielle Decker. Jonathan De Leon. Emma Donahue. Wendy Easley. Harmony Elliott. Maya Elliott. Megan Fowler. Brittany Franklin. Angelina Fusco. Alyssa Galbraith. Harley Goodwin. Samuel Gunter. Kelsey Haig. Austin Hall. Elijah Harrison. Shardasia Haynes. Joseph Heller. Caleb Hendricks. Ruth Hickman. Stephanie Hilsinger. Denzel Hood. There he is. Imani Hubbard. Samantha Jennings. Debbie Jimma. Joanna Joseph. John Michael Kelly. Willetta McDonald. Ashley Marlowe. Kaylee Mason. Miko Mayberry. Alexis Mays. Monteese McDaniel. Allery Miller. Keaton Miller Trent. Benjamin Minix. Natalie Murphy. Jessica Perkins. Grace Phillips. Adriana Poindexter. Tia Robertson. Alex Rowan. Jorge Salazar Jr. Shamir Scott. Ashley Stonelake. Mary Kate Trent. Courtney Williamson. Stacy Williamson. Meredith Wormser. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Arts and Sciences in Liberal Arts. Melissa Holmes. Faizan Malik. The The following individual will receive an Associate of Applied Science in Communication Design. Dion Brinkley. Katana Skinnell. Zama Smith. Mary White. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Studies, Early College, Amherst County. Peyton Beverford. Isabella Billings. Elizabeth Carter. Alex Driscoll. Jessica Holsworth. Savannah Lombre. Thomas Matthews. Sean McBride. Grace Prim. Tabitha Talbot. Heather Thompson. Nicholas Vasquez. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Arts and Sciences for General Studies, Early College, Appomattox County. Sakira Abbott. Kirsten Arbogast. Dylan Banton. Savannah Grace Breeden. Elena Carrico. Kayla Cash. Chase Coleman. Michaela Davis. Braden Drinkard. Madeline Driscoll. Hunter Franklin. Olivia Hicks. Hannah Johnson. Avery McClinney. Cheyenne Moore. Philip Nicewander. Lauren Nichols. Tamia Penix. Christopher Richardson. Henry Thomas. Bryant Tolley. Michaela Trent. Josie Walton. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Studies, Early College, Bedford County. Mina Adams. Syed Ahmad. Hunter Ayers. Alyssa Bayless. Sarah Bebo. Jenna Bryant. Daniel Berger. Samuel Canning. Cynthia Cheatwood. Jessica Cheatwood. David Clary. Chelsea Cordell. Evelyn Craddock. Matthew Davidson. Tyler Dixon. Mary Doss. Jack Falls. Spence Francis. Joshua French. Maxwell Garcia. Morgan Gaylor. Reed George. How's our pace? Is it okay? Is our pace okay? Taylor Guthrie. Jacob Hannell. Marley Hill. Callie Hobbs. Ian Howard. Delaney Jennings. Ingrid Jimenez Cervantes. Lauren Keene. Jessica Lee. Joshua Maloney. Summer Markham. Elena Middleton. Roxanne Murray. Sean Novak. Painchard. Catherine Painchard. Lauren Pascadlo. Alexis Plogger. Casey Reber. LaMonica Richardson. I love it. Abby Rogers. Jason Roney. Kayla Shadler. Studi Shaw. Anne-Marie Smith. Ethan Smith. Sarah Smythe. Josiah St. Clair. Heather Taylor. Garrett Toms. Melody Wheeler. Hannah Willis. Morgan Wood. Michaela Woodford. Kyle Rabley. William Yeager. Cameron Younger. Candace Younger. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Studies, Early College, Campbell County. Lynn Anderson. Martha Austin. Aaron Bailey. Richard Blanks. Carson Carey. Cameron Cheek. Peyton Cogsdale. Allison Cole. Emily Gibson. Catherine Johnson. Kennedy Joyce. Joshua Kerr. Bailey Livingston. Haley Saxon. Daniel Smith. Lillian Sumi. Madeline Tweedy. Dakota Ward. Russell Wilson. Skylar Winfield. Summer Wolford. Bing Yang. The following individuals will receive an Associate of Arts and Sciences degree in General Studies for Early College, Lynchburg City. Mubashara Ashraf. Evelyn Budson. Jacqueline Coles. Ty Cox. Paul Edmonds Jr. Samuel Ford. Lily Foster. Elizabeth Grace Harvey. Raven Jones. There it is. Justin Kochornovich. Abigail Kickwood. Jacob LaFaso. Deborah Chagas. Taylor Murphy. Treasure Spinner. Ethan Sprouse. Betty Thomas. Harmon Thomason. Anna Lane Tiller. Eve Trent. Mikai Tyree. Tabitha Walkup. Theo Woods. This concludes the awarding of degrees, diplomas, and certificates for humanities and social sciences.
Now comes the time for which we have all been waiting, the conferring of certificates, degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Will the candidates for workforce credentials, the Associate of Arts and Sciences degree, the Associate of Science degree, the Associate of Applied Science degree, the diploma, the certificate, and the Career Studies certificate please stand? That's everybody. Dr. Capps, as the Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs at Central Virginia Community College, it gives me great pleasure to recommend the candidates for workforce credentials, the Associate of Arts and Sciences degree, the Associate of a Science degree, the Associate of Applied Science degree, the diploma, the certificate, and the Career Studies certificate for who have fulfilled all requirements and are recommended by the faculty. I present them to you as the graduating class of 2019.
This is the moment. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State Board for Community Colleges and the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby confer upon you the degree, diploma, certificate, or credential to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. You may turn your tassels, for you are now graduates.
We got a zealous crowd tonight. This has been a wonderful, wonderful event tonight, a wonderful celebration of academic excellence and achievement. This is also a time that the faculty get an opportunity to congratulate their students. So I'm going to ask the faculty to please move quickly to form your receiving line. To the graduating class of 2019, it has been absolutely my privilege to share the celebration today. Graduation is indeed a celebration of achievement, of hard work, of goals met, of family and friends. It is a time to reflect on where you started and to share happiness, pride, and love with those who sacrificed to make your lives what they are today. Also, because of your achievements and promise today, we are granted the opportunity to look forward to a future with hopes and dreams that we may never have dreamed before. I applaud and celebrate you in your achievements today. As you move to the next wonderful adventure in your life, I challenge you to be that catalyst for positive change. Friends and families, this concludes the 2019 CVCC Commencement Celebration. At the end of the recessionals, you may meet your graduates outside in front of the Vine Center after this recessional. And I thank you so very much. And let's give our graduates one more round of applause.